Go.
Okay, I'm Deanne Fitzpatrick, and this is a slow studio tour because we made a fast one. It was too fast. So we're just going to take our time. I'm going to bring you in. I'm in Amherst, Nova Scotia, and I am a rug hooker, and I make hooked rugs. I use old yarns, new yarns, recycled wool cloth, new wool cloth, and we create everything that you need to hook rugs. Like Mary makes these bundles with us. We hand dye all the wool here. This is Rising to the Sun. This is called Back Hills. I make one-of-a-kind hooked rugs. So these are just some of the hooked rugs that I make. And we also make rug hooking kits. So this kit is one that we made in cooperation with the Art Gallery of Nova Scotia. And it is Maud Lewis's house. It's called Maud's House. We also have a kit of the month club. I find I want to talk really fast, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to give you the slow studio tour, but it's my nature to sort of speed through things, so I need to just slow down with you, right? And our kit of the month club means that we'll send you a kit every month or every quarter if you like. You can have it every 3 months. So we have this great project. We also have a wool box project, and in that we put our hand-dyed wools. So you can see all these wools here, like this is called Mountain Evening. This is called Dragonfire. This one is called Berryfield. And these are all hand dyed in our studio. We carry a huge selection of yarns from independent dyers like the Fleece Artist, Lichen and Lace, and we carry commercially dyed wools also. So have a look through here and you can see, you know, Lake Garden, Havana, porcelain. We also carry other wools that we hand dye. So we have nice thick chunky wools that we hand dye here in the studio. We carry, this is our fleece. So I sometimes hook fleece. And this rug here is called Indigo Bay. And I find it really, I just love that color. And in your travels, sometimes you'll see a lake that is just that color. It's just so beautiful. One of the yarns I love to work with is the Fleece Artist Curly Locks. It's right here. You can see it's like a boucle right there. Get away from the music over here. I've written lots of books about rug hooking. This is Meditations for Makers right here. And Meditation for Makers, I'll just read you one. I sometimes dream of myself as a young woman trying to decide what to do with my life. I'm a little bit lost, wondering where to live, what to do. The dream always ends up with me remembering I have a studio and that I make rugs. I find myself and the dream is done. Because I believe, and I think it's the story of Deanne Fitzpatrick Studio, that rug hooking is a meditative craft and that through it we are able to find ourselves. By spending time with ourselves, we're able to find who we are in the world. And I love that about rug hooking. Every week I write a Sunday letter, and on Sundays it arrives in your inbox if you want to sign up with us. And there is a book of my Sunday letters. I've also written a history of rug hooking, and I've written Simply Modern, which is a contemporary approach of making hooked rugs. One of my favorite things to hook with is caracol yarn. I do love that. It's and Rasta yarns. This is our wool cloth. Like, look at this. So when you hand dye wool cloth, isn't that just gorgeous? Greg is our dyer mainly now. Kush helps some, and some other people in the studio do it. We have a whole bunch of different people who work here. Then over here, I have a whole bunch of cards right here. And this is one of my favorite scents, and we carry that in the studio, and it's white musk. So there's just so many things in the studio. These are just some of our kits. And this beautiful thing here is our mystery art project, and you can sign up in January and get mystery projects for a year, and then you can frame them all like this and hang them on your wall. And it's a great way for rug hookers to learn about rug hooking. And this beautiful collection here is just some of our beginner kits. And Pat's filming me around, so you come down here, you can just sort of see some of our beginner kits right here.
Send out that
Yeah,
pattern.
I'm gonna think about that at lunch.
Are we still sending the pattern to one?
Thank you.
Retired arts work really doesn't understand
So
it.
Thanks, Evelyn.
this is our wool cloth swatches. And then one of the things I love to hook with is sari. We have sari silk. I hook with that. And then this is our pattern area. So I like to draw one-of-a-kind patterns like these here. But we also have a collection of patterns on our website that we're just rebuilding, and a whole bunch of new patterns are coming out all the time. You can use a hooked rug to make a pillow. You could use a hooked rug to make a hat if you wanted to. You could use it to make a bed cover. It's just a very versatile craft. So I hand draw my patterns on linen, and we sell our patterns. There's somebody calling now. So this here is our, we joke and say it's our, these, Patrick's turning off the music. Oh, maybe not. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. This here is all of the different magazine articles that we've been in over the years. Chatelaine, the Global Mail, Uppercase, Rug Hooking Magazine, Where Women Create, Quilt and Country. It's just, we've been in Piecework Magazine, East Coast Living, many magazines over the years. And so we have a collection of that. This is our dye kitchen. And I want to show you these because these are our special colors made by Briggs & Little that you can only get here. We have a custom collection of colors. And a lot of people love to see my washer and dryer. So we use our washer and dryer to dry wool, to wash wools. But when I just had a few minutes one day and I was thinking about what I might like to do and how ugly these washers and dryers were, I just drew all over them and it made me happy. And back here, you'll see our gallery. And so this is a gallery of hooked rugs. We've got one big blank wall because my son just took a rug to hang in his house. And we've got some blank walls because we've been selling lots of rugs. So all the rugs are for sale and you can see them on the website. I do shows sometimes. And we just had a show I had a collection of my work in the permanent collection of the Art Gallery of Nova Scotia, and it was on display for 5 years. And also I just recently had a show in Port Hawkesbury and one in Halifax. So I love, and very soon I'm going to have a work in and sometimes I put my works in group shows at the Fog Forest Art Gallery. So every Thursday we do a live here, and I go live and I teach a little bit of rug hooking. So that happens every Thursday, and you can usually find that here on Instagram or on Facebook. And now this is my little spot in the world. I put the sign up when I'm recording. So this is my little spot in the world, and this is where I hook my rugs, and this is a very important space to me. This is just my little personal studio, and that's a rug I made we teach a lot online. This is a rug I made. It's called The Ballad of Fresh Water, which is the name of my hometown. And it says, I make art so I know that I am here. And I also make art so you'll know I was here. And that is just an abstract piece that I have a lot of love for. And this is my little bit of beauty in the world, my little notes, and that's it. So I guess what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sit and I'm going to just show you how to hook a rug, because it's so easy, right? You just take a strand of yarn, just like that. You put your hook, hold it like a pencil. You put your hook down and you bring it up loop by loop by loop. And anyone can learn how to hook a rug. And it takes about 3 minutes to learn. And then it takes a whole lifetime to be creative and have fun with it and find the joy in it. And you bring your ends to the surface, cut off your ends, just like that. So that's it for me. I'm Deanne Fitzpatrick. This was a slow studio tour because people said the other tour was so fast. See ya.